are our ingredients. We're going to start with the flour. We need 1.5 cups of flour. So the way you want to do this is you want to scoop your flour into the measuring cup. Let me use a larger spoon here. Make it a little easier for us. When you do this, it's the equivalent of sifting your flour to measure, and that way you won't get too much flour. If you try to scoop down into the bag, you're going to pack it too tight and you'll end up with heavy flour in your recipe. We want just the right amount. Okay, so that's 1 cup. That's going to go in our bowl. Let's get another ½ cup now. Well, we've got 2/3, 1/3 on that side. Here we are, 1/2 cup. Shake it in. It's okay if a little spills off. Don't be shy. There it is, a ½ cup. I've got this here. This is an 1/8. It's a bit small. 1/4 teaspoon. Perfect. Just level it off. That's 1. Here it is. Let's do a half. There it is, 3/4. This oven needs to have racks in the upper and lower thirds. We've got, I think that'll be fine. That's in the lower third. We'll go with that. And 375. Bake. Oh, now that looks like a timer. That's a bake time. That's why. Okay, let's clear it. Let's try again. Hit the bake. And that up arrow is going to get us where we want to go. Maybe push it again. Start. That's a time though. Bake. It did it. It's preheating. See that light now? When that light goes off, we'll know it's ready. Okay. Now for our butter, we need a whole stick. Just take the whole stick. Get this paper off it. You don't want too high a heat now, because when you brown the butter, think of it as toasting the butter. You want it to get kind of nutty. I'm going to melt this part. Use your fingers. Be alright. The electric, it's going to take a minute for it to heat up. Just give it some time. We need a spatula. I need to find that. Now, sometimes it's in this drawer. Maybe it's in this one.
Look over here.
You found it? That's what we want. This is just what you want. You want it to slowly melt, and you're going to constantly stir it. Just wipe the extra butter onto your jeans. That's the Lord's napkin, we call it. All right, just getting that butter melted.
It's called the Lord's napkin. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Well, so, people always kind of think they need a napkin. But if you're wearing jeans, that's the Lord's napkin. It's his gift to us. And if you need to do anything with your messy hands, you've got it with you. There's no need to bother with laundry and cloth napkins that you gotta fold. But I do have a book on folding cloth napkins. You can make like birds of prey, or sometimes I made little tuxedos. Flowers are really easy. I can show you some napkin folds later, but we don't need napkins when we're cooking because we got our jeans. So here we are. Butter's all melted. And it's slowly gonna get it brown.
How long should this take?
Well, browning butter, depending on the heat, could take
8 days.
5 to 6 minutes.
That's all.
It's okay if you want to come back.
We'll get back to.
All right, so while that butter's browning, we're going to do a napkin fold. This is the cummerbund. which is part of the tuxedo. So we're just going to fold the front, bottom up, the top up, make sure they're nice and parallel. Bring that over. Let's see, I've got a little bit underneath it that you can see. That's how the cummerbund looks. So you got these folds, and that collects your crumbs when you're eating, so you don't need a napkin. From this point, you're going to flip it over, hold it taut as you do it, bring your hand close to the end, and fold over each. Well, our oven's preheated now. And fold over each end, just like that. And you flip it over again, and there you go. Now, you're ready to plate that at your table. This is when it starts to brown. You see those darker pieces at the bottom of the butter? That's what you want to see. Now it's starting to brown. Oh boy, here we are, guys. This is it. This is it. Come check it out now. This is brown butter. You can see the color has changed. It's not yellow anymore, but you got the brown at the bottom and a nice brown liquid color too.
There's an ant in here.
Let me get it. It's ready. Get your hot mitt. I just need to move this. Well, I want to use it though. Okay, put it there. Got my hot mitt. Just pour that in there. Now I spilled a little bit of butter on the stove, so I'm gonna use all that butter. That's not what the recipe says to do, but we lost some, so we're making up for it. Got our butter here, and we're gonna cut this butter into some cubes. Do another cut down. Now that's a nice half cube, but we need a full cube, right? So we're gonna cut one more down. There it is. And then you're just gonna add these. And see, it didn't fizzle and sizzle, and that's good. You don't want it to. Let this melt. Just let that melt with that hot butter. And you're gonna do that with all the butter. We had to heat up ours.
There's a fly right there.
That's Lake Mont cooking.
There it is.
Oh, I missed it.
All right.
Sometimes I get them. So the butter is going to mix with the sugar. So we need to put that all in here. That's it. Good. We don't have the sugar out. Let me get that. Or do we have brown sugar?
Up at the very top shelf.
Oh, you already put it away. You had took
No,
it
that was
out.
brown sugar.
Oh, it's still here. We have it.
But you need a regular
I
sugar.
need regular sugar too. Whole family's gonna help us get this done. I ain't taller if you want me to get it. You got it. Alright. I'm the tallest in my family. Keeps the water and moisture out. I'm not the strongest though. Can you?
Why have you become a Southern Belle in this production? Is it that hard?
Yes. Okay, that's enough. We just need to get a quarter
Like a
cup out of
10-pound bag of sugar? Good.
here. Well, we like to cook around here. 1/4 cup. That's what we're going for. You can just go right in, but there's flour in here, so I'm going to scoop it. And again, I don't like as much sugar as recipes call for, so I'm going to leave it at that. That's enough. I'm just going to put that in. All right. We'll take care of that later. No need to hurry on that. Now, brown sugar. We're just going to eyeball this. Like I said, it's a bit too much when you pack it down. So we're just going to squeeze out. That's good. That's a good amount. And we need an egg. I like to actually hit these on a flat surface. And then see that? Because the egg is round, it makes a perfect line. Just cut it like that. Now the next one, we just want the yolks. So same story. I'm gonna show you up here. Makes a nice little, well that one's more, but see, good little line. Oh, just the yolk, we want just the yolk. It's alright. Little extra egg white. It's a bigger egg, you know. Alright, here it is. You kind of cut and pour. Tilt it, cut, and just do it one more time. That's great. Now you got the yolk right on in. Last one. See that? Okay, remember, when you just want the yolks, you gotta start over. Yeah, this is tricky, y'all. You just gotta remember what you're about to do. There it is. There it is. What? Cut it. Just cut it. Drop it. Tilt it over.
And we can make meringue out of this.
Well, yeah, don't get rid of them whites. You can use those. And boom. Got you go. Hands might be a little goopy at this point, but we got a napkin. You just wipe it and keep going. Let's go. I didn't mean to do that. Just stir this up. A whisk would be better. And I don't know if I have one, so we're just gonna use the spoon. See the way the sugar is dissolving? That's gonna be good. That's nice. And see, because we ground the butter, well, you got brown sugar in there too, but anyway, it's a beautiful color. Now, we got our flour, baking soda, salt in here. And now that end is wet. This isn't, so I'm just gonna stir it up a bit, mix that around. Because you don't want to have all the salt in one spot. Have you ever had a cookie bite with all the salt? I don't recommend it. Alright, get a little bit of flour in there. Get a little more. That's good. Start stirring. Bit of flour going in. Here we go. Just give it a little pat. Stir it on. That's it. Just kind of folding that in. Still such a beautiful color. Starting to get that dough, good mixture. And we're gonna use this spoon again. We're gonna spoon out the cookies onto the cookie sheet. I haven't talked about the cookie sheet yet, but if you wanted, you could use a piece of foil. You don't have to have a pan for this. You just want to hold it, you know, in something flat. So maybe at the bottom of a pot, put a piece of foil. Oh, look at that. We got a cookie sheet. Let's add our chocolate chips. Get the knife here. Don't touch the end. It's got. Just be careful. You just kind of eyeball it. And I love pecans or walnuts in my chocolate chip cookies. I don't know if we had any of those. Let me just check them at Mom. Mom, do we have any pecans?
Oh, a bit of,
I really like pecans.
I don't seem to think I do.
So there we go. We got them chocolate chips. We are ready to put them over here on this pan. Let me just move all that out. Oh, what about the vanilla extract? Y'all, that's got vanilla extract. And I think if we add it at this point, it's going to be really difficult to distribute it enough. We're just going to skip it. You want to do it? Let's do it! We are going to do it. Okay, let's see. I think it's 1 teaspoon, but let's just check. Okay, it's 1 teaspoon. We're going to do 1 teaspoon. Let me get... Here it is. 1 teaspoon. You might just get a vanilla cookie. Mix it up real good. You really got to get it good. You can still smell it. It's not mixed enough.
What does that mean?
Really good. Just get it all in there. Just kind of fold it in.
Can you still smell it?
Yeah. Okay, there it is. There it is. That, y'all, that's ready. Now, I said I'm gonna use one of these spoons, so I'm not using both of these. We're gonna save one of those. And we're just gonna take a big little blob there. Okay. Just make a little blob. Now, before you put these in the oven, it's a good idea to get them a little hardened. Put the sheet pan in the freezer for about 6 minutes. That'll just make sure when they're done cooking, you got a nice gooey center. That's what we want, brown around the edges, a nice gooey center. Just kind of knock that down, plop it. They spread out in the oven, so don't be so worried. Just get it down. We got it in the freezer. That's what you want to do. Just put it in there. Be back in 5 minutes. Y'all ready? Oh, here we go. Get them out of the freezer if you can. Okay? I'm going to put them in. Still got it 375. Drop it right down. Close it up. 8 to 10 minutes. Alright, now the oven finished cooking the cookies. Look at that, we got a nice brown edge. They're gonna be gooey in the center. Let me show you this. Good. Should be a little gooier. Well, let's try them. That's right. Oh wait, this is my milk. Rich. Crunchy. Again, need to be a little gooey, but very good. Very good. BS best.